You love your raccoon sister?
When we got her in as a tiny baby, she developed this really beautiful friendship with our dog Toumba. They like to snuggle. They'll lay on the couch together like nose to nose and take naps. He's so patient and sweet with her. Crystal actually did go through a phase when she was a little bit sassy to Toumba. And she would get a little attitude from time to time. But that quickly faded and they just became best friends. She's having some breakfast sandwich. Toumba is having some breakfast sandwich. I do think Crystal's special needs have kind of shaped her personality. Crystal was found on someone's pool deck. She was teeny tiny. She was just a few hours old. She could fit in the palm of my hand. The vets think it was a rare autoimmune reaction that affected her legs. And so she became paralyzed at just a couple months old. We are a wildlife rescue, so our community calls us when they find orphan or injured wildlife in our area. Thankfully, we're licensed to provide a home for animals that can't be released back into the wild. And so Crystal became one of our permanent residents.
Here's Crystal getting a bath, getting all clean.
Because we're all she's ever known, her adjustment has been just really natural. She's got a ton of personality, and she is an excellent communicator. She'll let us know by wagging her tail or nudging me she needs water. And she does love her stroller a lot. She has a stroller that was donated really generously by one of our sweet followers. So she's very comfortable going out, and she's very curious about her environment.
Crystal and I are out on a walk today, out in the cold, so we're bundled up, trying to stay warm.
She loves to go out on adventures. Her little ears are like little radars. So you'll see her ears turning when she hears something close to us. It is so cute. She is a very strong-willed raccoon, so she knows what she likes.
No way, huh?
I never anticipated how much one little raccoon can really make a huge impact. Through our social media, we've met some really incredible people all around the world. And watching how one little raccoon can really bring so much happiness and joy, it's really special to see.
The girls met Daisy down at our chicken coop. When I was closing them all up, a deer started approaching us, and it kind of alarmed me.
I'm not gonna hurt you.
And the girls said, no, it's fine. It's just Daisy. So that was the first time that I was like, what? Who is Daisy?
Oh, hello. Hi.
She started coming around when the girls were down there. And she was looking for food. The more she comes around us, the closer she would get.
Hi, Daisy.
But we were not expecting what happened next.
Is she pregnant?
She's pregnant, yeah.
Aww.
Hi, Daisy.
Maybe 2 weeks later, I saw her again and she had twins.
Hi, babies.
And because my girls are twins, that made it even more special. The babies were a lot more hesitant the first few times.
I hear the babies coming.
But one day we were down there, and from around the chicken coop, she showed up with her babies. And they ran up to my girls, knowing that it was a safe place.
Good morning, Daisy. Hi. Do you want some food?
The girls like to go down there and say good morning and good evening. they'll go down there and call for her, and sometimes she'll come. And it is really sweet to have that kind of interaction.
See if the babies come up.
As far as personality goes, she just acts like a mother. She's protective of her babies and she's very alert all the time. But she's always watching to see what my girls are doing.
Oh, hey, babies. Oh.
Daisy and the twins have taught my girls how valuable nature is. It's such a daily occurrence now when they're like, oh, Daisy's down there, we're going to go see her. Even to watch them grow up and watch this mother deer care for her 2 babies is really, really special. It brings so much peace and joy to see creation in front of me working itself out in that way.
Having a fox, it was almost like having a new baby. Once she was in my arms, I just immediately fell in love with her. She couldn't walk very well yet because she was so little, so we basically carried her everywhere. She slept almost the entire time and woke up to drink milk. We had a dog, and he definitely was a little jealous at first. So honestly, at the beginning, I was a little nervous about it. A couple years ago, my husband came to me and said that he wanted to rescue a fox. I thought that it was crazy, and then I had softened up a bit and decided to let him do it. We wanted to make sure that we did it the right way, so we found a rescue shelter.
Roxy's parents were raised in a shelter, so when she was born, they couldn't really teach her how to survive in the wild. Specialists confirmed that it would be in her best interest to be under the care of us.
We definitely did some research up front about the setup and the food. My husband literally redid the whole half of our basement for her. It was probably 6 months of getting comfortable with her. We were a little worried how Diesel was gonna take to her, but he's gotten over that. She's older now, she's bigger, and they can actually play together. He'll lay on the ground, and then all of a sudden she'll pounce on him. Even if she just saw him like 2 hours ago, when they meet again, she'll like tinkle on the floor, wags her tail just like a dog. People saying that foxes and dogs don't get along. I think their friendship in general proves that wrong. There's definitely a point where they'll be tired. So usually then we'll kind of split them up so they can catch their breath. But he would have to go everywhere that she went, like a super protective older brother. It almost felt like he took her in as his own. And they've built that trust with each other. It's so cool to see that.
Come here. Come on, Nudie.
And as soon as he sees my husband, Nudie is immediately running to him. He does not treat anybody else like that. And he'll just hold a long conversation with him.
You ready to go to work? I know. Come on.
Everything he says to him, he answers back in cute little tone.
What?
He just has that bond with him. The way he looks at him, that he wants him to hold him. You can just see the love in his eyes. So Nudie and some other baby nutrias were in the streets. My husband grabbed Nudie because he thought it was the injured one. So he took Nudie with him and we immediately started researching. We got a kennel for him, lots of towels for him to make his little nest. We got like some wood to see if he would chew on the sticks because they need that for their teeth.
Who's playing?
We knew that he needed his aquatic time. So we put water in the bathtub and he immediately loved it. And when we realized how much he loved the dog beds, we of course got him his own dog bed.
What in the world are you doing in your little dog sister's bed?
Then within a week of us getting him, he was showing his personality right then. He would get excited and start twitching and stuff, and that's his way of telling you he wants to play. You have to keep an eye on him.
This is a mess. This is a big, big mess.
Sometimes he'll steal the dog's toys and play with those. He makes his bed now in the bathroom that is attached to our bedroom. It was just a matter of wanting to be closer to us. As soon as he took him off of the street, I think he immediately was bonded to my husband. My husband was picking him up and cuddling him. My husband brings him as many places as he possibly can. He just stares at him with love. He literally makes us laugh every single day. He was never skittish or scared of us. From the start, we got his trust. And we just think he's adorable.
Whenever someone comes to the till, they're surprised to see their cashier is a dog. And when it's time to pay, it always comes with a catch.
Bring the apples.
Major has been coming with me to work for 7 years. And every morning, he climbs behind the counter, waiting for his first customer. Everyone on the block knows who he is. And if he ever feels like there is a threat, he'll bark to warn the neighborhood. But when we first moved to the city, it was very, very tough for Major.
You wanna go pee, buddy? Come on. Come on, let's go pee. Come on, man.
Our first day in the big, busy city, Major was a little timid. He was used to peaceful parks and quiet dog life. All of these loud noises made him a bit skittish and nervous. But then I brought him to work one day, and everything changed. The first day in the store, we showed him behind the counter, and he just laid under my feet the whole day. But once he realized he'd getting attention from everyone, howling for treats behind the counter became his happy place.
Oh, he says it himself.
Major's favorite friends are definitely humans. The moment someone walks in, he always pops up from behind the counter. And no matter what people buy, he always has to have a taste test. Major is super protective of the store, but he really is a gentle giant and loves all of his customers. Running the store with Major has been a lifesaver for him. It helped him open up in a big city. It's given him tons of close friends. These 7 years have been the best of my life. And having Major not only as a best friend, but a work colleague is the greatest gift I've ever been given.